And what is Dreaming City? Where is this? Dreaming City. What is this campaign? What is this? Wait, I can do this? What is this? Is this for Lightfall? That is Forsaken? I thought Forsaken was removed for some reason. Because I started with the other one, Shadow Keep. I didn't even know this was here. Kinda? 1.5 minutes? Is it like a recap? Okay. Timeline story? Okay, timeline. You guys show me this. I remember. Thank you. Wait, these are missions? I think I did Cade's Fate. So Cade dies. Forsaken happens. Then you have Shadow Keep, which I did. I didn't do the cinematic. Traveler healed. Oh, okay. This is important, boys. What are these little campaigns? You can go even more in the past. Wait, what? Destiny Calls. The Witness. Okay, the Red War. What are these? Are these a great summary? The Curse of Osiris. You guys kept mentioning this. Warmind. Somebody mentioned this. Yeah, they're little bite-sized recaps. I mean, they look kind of important, man. I don't know. Should we go through all this? Like, maybe we should do this, I don't know, tomorrow or something? Oh my god. So do I want to stop doing Witch Queen for now and do all this? I didn't even know about all of this. I thought this was the beginning and I peeked at it for a minute. I didn't know we had all this shit. I feel like when you open the game for the first time in 5 years, because I played for 30 minutes in 2019, it should know, man. It should know, and it should take me right here. Can't play Red War to Warmind in the timeline. It's just text. Oh wait, it's actually just text. They're not even. No, I'm clicking. Dude, there's nothing. There's nothing there. Wow. Okay. All right. So Destiny Calls. Its arrival in Seoul. What was this one? What is this? Understand that, like, I'm not trying to harp on it and like shit on the game. I really just want to understand what's going on, boys.
Someday, this universe is made of light and darkness. These ancient forces flow through all.
Destiny's 120 gigs. What does 150 matter?
In our solar system and beyond. But we haven't always known this.
I just want to make sure I get this. I'm sure I already saw this. Let me just.
Solar system. They called it many things. A ship, a planet, a god.
Yeah, this did play when I came back. This did.
And inspired great change. It terraformed several moons and
Terrible
planets.
decision, absolutely.
Our lifespans increased threefold.
Welcome back. Okay. I just want to. I want to jump ahead.
Colony ships to settle worlds beyond our own. This was our golden age. But like all golden ages, it was doomed to collapse.
Rome, sure.
The Traveler was pursued by an ancient enemy. A voice in the darkness.
Yes. Okay.
It found us. Humanity lost everything. With the last of its strength, the Traveler pushed back its enemy to create something new.
Right, this is when they made the Ghost. Only here on our planet.
In the dark times that followed the collapse, the Ghosts chose the first Lightbearers. Immortal warriors gifted with the power of the Traveler's light.
And it's only because the Witness was getting closer.
Humanity
Like, too
faced
close.
Many threats in those
Like,
days.
arm's distance. 20 feet, whatever. 6 feet.
Invaders from beyond our system arrived in droves. Pirates, called the Fallen, came to scavenge the remains of our golden age.
The Mad Alinsky.
Warlike cabal came for our territory and resources for conquest.
Goddamn, assholes.
The Hive, ravenous worshippers of death, guardians.
Okay. And then you had the Vanguard, which lead the respective classes.
Paragons of
Thanks for the follow.
and bravery. The warlocks, mage scholars trained in the arcane arts,
Big brain right there.
and the hunters, Bold adventurers gifted with cunning. Guardians know that when they stand together, they are stronger. And now, new threats use our own powers against us. The Black Fleet closes in, edging us toward a second collapse.
They're edging us.
And our greatest adversary, the voice in the darkness, is revealed. A being of unimaginable power.
Yeah, the witness. Guys, I know I watched the video on like day 1 or 2. I know, but that was day 1 or 2, and I didn't know shit about the game. Like I bet if any of you guys went and picked up a
system.
I don't know, dude. Like if you guys went and picked up like the Texan Constitution, you wouldn't know what the fuck it meant until the second read. I don't know. Like sometimes you just gotta hear it again after you get a shit ton of context so you can piece it all together, right? Like for me, this is like okay, who gives a fuck? I literally just opened the game. It's cool, but I won't retain any of it, you know? So after I play the game, I fight the Cabal a little bit, we do some questing and run around, and then we come back and I rewatch it. Now I know. I didn't know this timeline that far back in the timeline was there though. I thought it was just an opening cinematic. I didn't know I could just rewatch it like that. Because I thought it opens up right here at Forsaken, and I didn't even remember to go back and even check this thing, because the game didn't really point at it. I don't know, man. Yeah, now I now have some answers. I have a few more answers. So let me just skim this. So rundown, the Traveler came to the planet. Yeah, I understand that stuff, but the worms corrupted them before the Traveler could do anything. Wait, the Traveler came to the planet, but the worms corrupted them before they could do anything. The worms were parasitic towards the hive, and they fed on death. Witnesses chasing the Traveler attacked the Traveler in collision, light and dark, singularity, and that's what created the Awoken. So the Awoken are people who were touched by the Traveler and the Veil, right? Don't spoil the video. I will eventually get to the lore. The only lore I care about now is whatever is currently relevant up until Witch Queen. Alright, so the Red War. Dominus Gaul led his Red Legion Cabal. So this is a Cabal war. This is when they came in and they were like, we want to take your shit on an assault because they want resources from other planets, like the thing said, right? Victorious, he used Cabal technology to ensnare the Traveler and block Guardians' access to the light, so we were powerless, right? Guardians regathered the Vanguard and mounted a counter-assault to take back humanity's home. Gaul's plan to steal the light backfired, and the Traveler destroyed him. Okay. We didn't know about the Veil before Witch Queen? Oh, shit, okay. Independent Cabal army wrecked our shit. So this is not part of the current Cabal. This is like a different group. This is a different faction. The Witness attacked the Traveler, and the collision of the light and dark created a singularity. Okay. Which is why the Guardians were made then. Love the new Destiny. Players want to learn the game. Been so much into Destiny 1 and now 2. There's so much lore in the game itself. Much love. Hell yeah, dude. Thanks, dude. Yeah, guys. Alright. Chunk it up. It takes a lot of time in one sitting. Well, I don't want to start to get shit spoiled, and then I do the campaign, and then I gotta call back to the video. It's like I understand. I know what you guys are saying, but the thing is, like, I want to play it chronologically with the order in which the game puts it to me as well. Not just the order of things happening. Hey, War Machine. But the order in which the game is presenting it to me, and I'd like to follow along. And then we'll get, like, a larger scope and then all together. I'm hoping we can kind of, like, baby step the way alongside Bife's video. You know? But okay, anyway, so, alright, Curse of Osiris. Osiris, the former warlock vanguard and an exiled from the last city, sought to thwart Penoptes and the Infinite Mind, or from the Infinite Mind. Okay, so from using the simulations to achieve the victory from the Hex, Osiris and the Guardian entered the Infinite Forest, a Vex simulation engine, and defeated Penoptes. Osiris chose to remain in the forest to use the simulations for humanity's gain. Okay, so Osiris essentially fought off the Hex and thwarted the Infinite Mind, which was a tool by the Hex. I'm guessing to, like, kill everyone, take over the world, whatever it was. So the Red War is a faction of Cabal, and then you have Osiris, Curse of Osiris here, Is it Curse of Osiris because he remains inside of the simulation like he's trapped in there? Vex with a V. Okay, Vex, yes. And then next was Warmind, another expansion. After the Traveler woke. Cool. Okay, so the Traveler was down because of Red War. And then what happened? What happened? The shock caused warsats to crash on the surface of Mars, revealing the core of the Golden Age Warmind AI. Rasputin. Okay, so Rasputin is a big enemy AI, as well as Forgotten Foes, or maybe not. Anabray Hunter, okay, and descendant of Golden Age lineage, work with the Guardian to defeat the Hive Worm God Zol and his herald Nucrus. Rasputin pledged to safeguard humanity, but only on its own terms. So it's not bad. It's not bad. Okay. He chose to stay behind. Curse of Osiris.
Zero says the Curse of Osiris is the fact that he can see the future, but he can do nothing to change it, as much as he tries to.
Okay. Friendly AI. Okay, okay. Alright, and then we come up here, and then we have Forsaken, or no, we have Cade's Fate. So, Cade dies. Vex are time travelers, kinda. It's only like half confirmed. Okay. Alright, so here, Cade dies, alright? And then Forsaken, which we did not do, in a high-stakes prison escape, Aldrin Sov and his 8 barons took out legendary hunter Cade 6, yep, he died, and unleashed chaos across the reef. Avenged the fallen vanguard, Cade 6, across the reef, avenged the fallen, yeah, okay, at any cost. Uncover the mysteries at the heart of the dreaming city, earn a wealth of exotic weapons, and carry the light into the Shattered Throne dungeon in the Last Wish raid. So, Shattered Throne would be for, what's her name? Oh my god, what's her name? What's her name? Savathun. Savathun. Savathun related? So what did Savathun do here? Savathun's niece. Okay. Okay. Aldrin Sov? Yeah, big family. Big family. Okay, okay. So Gaul and Chaldee and the Exile Cals took over the Cabal, were left kind of divided, half loyal, half Red Legion. Okay. In Kayatl, whatever her name is, she is now like a good Cabal, kinda, like later on. Like Lightfall, right? The Hive have big families. Shattered Throne is not connected to Savathun at all. Wait, Shattered Throne? Oh, Shattered Throne. Oh my god, I thought it was Throne World is what I was thinking. Curse the Dreaming City with Black Goo. Okay. Return to orbit and watch a cinematic to learn. Oh, I can watch this. I didn't watch this cinematic. Oh, you know what? Maybe I don't need to, because we did Shadowkeep. An ancient enemy grows even closer, and as the heroes on the last safe city return to their attention to the frontiers of the galaxy, new nightmares emerge from beneath the lunar surface. Heed Eris Morn's call and stand against the Hive swarm. Construct an arsenal out of nightmare essence and destroy the evil lurking in the pit of heresy in the Garden of Salvation. Right, we did this. Loosely to Savathun. Watch this, it gives more context. I'll watch it.
Eris Morn was a former hunter who continued to work in the field after losing her fire team and her light.
Eris Morn, I just forget her name. But she was a hunter?
She was never afraid to explore places.
But she was a warlock.
Fields of study that others considered dangerous.
Oh, stasis.
It was Eris who discovered the cause of the Hive resurgence on the moon. A pyramid, hidden away beneath the lunar surface.
Hive resurgence. Pyramid.
On the moon, Guardians would face remnants of horrors from the past and discover the true architect of humanity's collapse.
Right, okay.
It was inside the pyramid that a voice in the darkness first reached out to us with a promise. Salvation. But knowing its intent was vital to protecting the city.
Right. It said it wanted to consume us or control us.
On Earth, claiming planets throughout Sol.
Right.
With the help of Eris and Drifter, we continued to establish communication with the entity we would come to know as the Witness. Its promise of salvation would lead us onward to Europa.
Alright, so now we are the Traveler healed. Alright, so after Shadowkeep, as the Pyramid fleet darken the skies of the Sol system and entire planets disappear in the encroaching shadow, the Traveler acted once more and reformed its shape, okay? None know the true nature of this act. Was it a defensive measure reacting to a growing threat, a clarion call to Guardians, or something yet undiscovered? And that's when it did like a big boom, right? Not just the expansions? Wait, these? Holy shit, what are these? These are the seasons for Forsaken. Okay. Guardians met, Ada 1. Reclusive Exo and curator of the weapon foundry called the Black Armory. Though distrustful of the Lightbearers, Ada needed to help recover her forges lost during the Red War. Okay. Alright, so she lost her forges, and I'm assuming this is for, like, crafting, right? What is this? Is she the one who does crafting? Guardians recover all armory forges and other secrets. Ada one's own path. Rekindling the armory operations and chaining Ada's look on the world's wield the light. Okay. Some have more meaningful stuff than others. Eris's mom had one of the worst fire teams known to man. It's called Crota's End. Or they failed Crota's End. Easiest raid in D1. Holy shit. Crafting was Witch Queen? Is it Ada 1 though? Is she the one? Is that the Izanagi in her hands? What is that? Alright, Season of the Drifter. The Drifter upped the ante on his gambit, much to the Vanguard's disappointment. Guardians made a choice, to spy on the Drifter or to work more closely with him. Guardians learned bits of the Drifter's past, that the 9 of the patrons of his endeavors, and that knew the emissary days had passed, when both were different people. Now, Drifter is a rogue Guardian, isn't he? So he's touched by light, and what? And he just doesn't listen to the Vanguard? The Vanguards, I guess? Traveler was all splintered in bits in the circle in the skybox, and at the end of Shadowkeep, it reformed? Oh, okay, okay. He killed his own ghost? What the f***? Why? A rogue light bearer. He has a ghost but doesn't trust it. Okay. Yeah, he's sus and funny. Okay.
Ghost of Redis 1 says seasons, many story-based time periods that would span out over the course of a year between the major expansions that would continue the storyline. Seasons and their content only lasted for their respective year, so when the new expansion launched you couldn't play the previous 4 seasons anymore.
Dumb. Alright, that makes sense. Okay, so he's a Titan. That's cool. Yeah, he's Han Solo, sure. Alright, so Season of Opulence. I would have guessed he was a hunter, by the way, to be honest. Just the way he talks. I don't know. Alright, Emperor Callus. Okay, I know about Callus, sure. Disgraced former leader of the Cabal, enticed Guardians back to his Leviathan ship with promise of power. All in the hopes that he could sway them to his clandestine ranks as a shadow. Guardians completed in Callus's menagerie and claimed their spoils, but their allegiances remained steadfast. What does this mean? Okay, so I know apparently he was disgraced as a formal leader. So is he not Emperor Callus? I know he's a leader of the Cabal. He is also what's her name? Kyautl? Kyautl? I don't know how to say that. Kyautl was like the daughter, right? She's the one with the tusks. He's a banished emperor. 5th mission? Damn, dude. Into the storyline season. Okay, that makes sense. There was a coup that okay. Kyautl? Callus was exiled. By who, though? And was it because of the Red War? Kyautl? Okay. Kyautl. Okay. Sure. By Gaul. So he was banished by Gaul during or before the Red War. And then later he comes back and he says, hey, and he starts like building up a coup, essentially. So he starts building up this coup, he gets followers, he gets people together, and he's like, I want to overthrow whatever, like, oh, what is he doing? He's like setting up his own faction, essentially. Hold on, is that essentially why, he pairs up with the Witness later on? Like, the Witness gives him some power so he can take back the emperorship? I think I'm starting to get, like, an idea as to what happened, yeah. Gaul and Kaido were almost perpetrators of the coup against Callus? Oh. His daughter and Gaul and others banished him because they didn't like that he made Cabal peaceful when he banished him. Wait, he made the Cabal peaceful? Wait, is Callus not even a bad guy? I did Lightfall, I just don't remember shit. I just remember, like, he was just all about the riches, man. Anti-villain. Okay, alright. And then here we have Shadowkeep, right? Alright. Return to orbit, watch the cinematic and the Pyramid of the Moon. Okay, sure. And then in Shadowkeep feels like a blue... Am I wrong? Shadowkeep feels like a blue ball expansion. It feels like it doesn't really do, like... It's not like one big thing. It's like things, hint for stasis. Am I wrong? Like, maybe I just wasn't... I don't know. Maybe I got the wrong idea. It was purely a setup one. Shadowkeep was absolutely blue ball. Cabal and his loyalists were exiled far into space. One giant ship called the Leviathan. In this exile, came across the Darkness Fleet. That makes sense. Okay, awesome. Thank you. Thank you, War Machine. It's our first expansion when they went independent? Sure. The main Cabal, led by Keitel. Okay. Cabal Empire and the Loyalist. Alright, that makes sense. Okay, it was a massive disappointment. I don't care about, like, how we... Sure, I just want to know what happened. Alright. Season of the Undying. The Vex, spurred by the reactivation...
Shadowkeep is the blue ball to Beyond Light, and Lightfall is the blue ball to Final Shape.
Fair enough. Okay, fair enough. Okay, that's unfortunate. Alright. The Vex, spurred by reactivation of the pyramid on Earth's moon, which is what we found in Shadowkeep, actually. Yeah, actually, it was in Shadowkeep, my bad. Opened a portal to the Black Garden. Their forces spewed forth, assaulting the lunar surface. So what enemy type was this? The Vex? Ikora Ray and the Guardian launched offensives into the Garden using a portal of Ikora's creation to track and destroy the Vex leader, the Undying Mind. Okay. Which is a boss, I'm guessing. The Guardian recovered a Relic of Darkness from within the Guardian. Or the Garden. Okay, a Relic of Darkness. Gotta keep it a good first mission, basically nothing else. I agree. And then it was a fetch quest. Alright, Osiris exited the Infinite Forest, which was the AI, or the simulacrum, essentially, right? Yeah, it's a Hydra boss. Yeah, that thing. It's from the one where you take the Sparrow and you got like a racetrack, right? And then you fight it later on. Okay, Season of the Dawn. Osiris exited the Infinite Forest with a portent of humanity's doom, foreseeing the simulations. He learned the remains of the Red Legion had taken the Sundial and failed time travel experiment of his own invention. Okay. The Guardians fought the Cabal and their prison council to stop them from rewriting history, then used the same methods to save the lost Guardian Saint 14 from his death in the past. No, it's Vex? It's different? When was he in the Infinite Forest then? When the f*** did he do that? No, he entered the Infinite... Yeah, in Curse of Osiris, he entered it. Yeah, he entered it here in Curse of Osiris after the Red War. And this was against the Vex. So he stayed in it for a long time. He finally chose to leave. And in doing, like, he chose to leave because he was hoping to change the past and the future or whatever. VexNet comes later? I don't even know what VexNet is. Yeah, it's a massive sim. Saint 14 is a legendary Greek titan that radiates badass aura. Oh, okay, Spef. Okay, thank you. It's what caused the Witness to show up earlier than expected. After exile was always in the Infinite Forest? Why was he exiled? I thought he chose to be there. He chose to be there. It chose to remain in the forest to use its simulations for humanity's gain. Interesting. He was exiled from the Vanguard? He acted out and got himself exiled? Okay, he acted out so he could... Okay, so we can go look for Saint. He was having exile... Oh, okay, so he was conflicted because he wanted to save the guy, his love interest, from dying in the past, so he was trying to manipulate the sim in order to alter the past. And those ramifications set out some sort of signal. Yeah, I understand they're lovers, sure. And like what, that called the Witness? Because he was saying nasty stuff about the true nature of enemies? He was exiled when everyone thought the Fallen were true enemies, but Osiris said it was the Vex? I see. Okay. Unwanted cult following because of his beliefs. I see. Okay. That's why he looks crazy. Alright, so Season of the Worthy. With their plans for the Sundial foiled, the Legion made a desperate play for revenge on humanity. They launched a Derelict Almighty, former Pride and Gaul's fleet at the last city. Anna Bray and the Vanguard put aside their differences and made a plan to use Rasputin, the good AI, Warsat network to neutralize the threat. The Guardian, powered by Rasputin's arsenal, and the Warmind destroyed the Almighty. The Legion
says you
is
will
Cabal.
Get more lore on Saint and Osiris from doing last episode quest.
Okay. The Vex were fighting her like janitors, menial labor, supposedly, fodder. Okay. Star-destroying shit that was disabled during the Red War. So the Derelict Almighty is the Death Star. Wait, Saint went looking for him when he went in, got trapped inside, God knows how many years, against the Vex, and then died. Okay, I see. Called the Traveler, sent on a shockwave to stop the Gaul over the Red War. There's a cutscene, you can find it on YouTube at the end of the Red War. Traveler, shockwave, notice the pyramids. It was made by the Witness come earlier than intended. Okay. Red Legion are the Cabal that messed up during the Red War. Okay.
GD 345 says Season of Worthy had the Almighty Love event. For cinematic, search Almighty Shoplive Event Destiny 2 on YouTube.
What is that? Okay, okay, alright. Let me just keep going through this real quick. I'll try to wrap it up, and then we'll keep playing the campaign, okay, boys? Alright, so Warmind, we saw that. We're over here. Now, the last season is Season of Arrivals. The Black Fleet, which is the one with the Witness, humanity's ancient foe, returned to our system and knocked out Rasputin defenses with trivial ease. Rasputin is useless, is what you're telling me. Okay, so the Vanguard evacuated some stellar bodies as the pyramids descended on them. Stellar bodies, what is that? Like, what are we talking about? Just so, like, planets and stars? The pyramids descended on them. Guardians worked with Eris Morn, this chick, the warlock-looking one, but that's actually used to be a hunter, but uses dark magic, whatever, to translate cryptic or hive magic. Cryptic messages from the pyramids while battling back enemies. Humanity, now emboldened by the growing shadow enveloping humanity. Almighty was a huge ship that Cabal sabotaged in order to crash into Earth and destroy, but we stopped it. Okay. Alright, cool. Okay, so here, the Traveler healed. As the pyramid fleet darkened the skies of the solar system, the entire planet disappeared in the... okay, so... Somebody said that this thing was broken in pieces, and it essentially got sucked back up and it got put back together, right? Correct? I didn't even know that was a thing until somebody fucking said it in chat a few minutes ago on YouTube chat. I don't know. But okay, I didn't even know that the Traveler was in 1,000 pieces before. I had no clue. The Witness actively contacted us and tempted us, inviting us to Europa while Savathun was trying to block our comms. At the end of the season, the Witness... Okay, so why would Savathun block the comms? Why would Savathun interfere with the Witness in Season of Arrivals? Why? Either jealousy or she was planning something. So, okay, just say we don't know. Say we don't know yet. We didn't know yet. We didn't know yet. Because reasons. Cunning. Okay, thank you. Okay, so the biggest thing that I'm questioning here is I'm a little bit confused. And we'll get there, right? We'll get there, and then we'll keep playing the game. The Black Fleet injured the Traveler, leaving a big please. Go there and commune with the Red War campaign. Get our light back. Okay. We didn't know. Knew the Witness played her? What do you mean Savathun knew the Witness played her? When did Savathun make a deal with the Witness? Because all I understand is that Savathun made a deal with the Hive Gods, the Hive Worm Gods. A mighty welcome. That's spoilers? If I'm not supposed to know it yet, then I'm not supposed to know it. I'm on Witch Queen. I just started... Okay. You find this good. Okay. All right. No, it's good. No, I appreciate everybody here. I just want, like, I want to understand in the order I'm supposed to understand. You know, that's it, man. That's it. All right. So we get here. All right. So they put Humpty Dumpty back together. The crux of stasis, Europa. This is when we get stasis, right? She does things because cunning. Okay. Anyway, so beyond light, humanity's ancient foe has returned.
The arrival of the Black Fleet sparked great turmoil in the last city. Many of our people feared that a second collapse was imminent.
Let's watch it.
The Witness took advantage of that fear.
Okay.
It promised power to all those worthy of it.
And those were the powers, stasis. Yes.
Setting off a race to Europa.
Yup, and they're mad at Traveler because the Traveler left.
Us on that frozen
Fallen.
We had always
believed
darkness itself to be inextricably linked with our enemy.
That's us.
Its power, a path to inevitable violence and grief.
No.
But there were those, like Elsie Bray, who understood that what we call darkness is a neutral force. Like the light, it could be a powerful tool for good.
Elsie Bray, okay.
If we were brave enough to question our beliefs.
The one we talked to forever. I just want to make sure I got the basic idea, guys. It's really what it is. I want to get the idea here. I might be a little slow, but we'll get it, okay? I just want to recap this to make sure I understand. All right, work with Exo, Stranger to stop Aramis, Kell of Darkness, and a new story campaign, whatever. Master Stasis. Okay, so who the f*** was the big bad in Beyond Light? Like, I know we did the mission and everything, but who was it? Like, recap. The Black Fleet, like, that's the thing, right? It was Aramis. Yeah, it was Aramis. Aramis was the one. Yeah, we got it. We watched 31 minutes of it. Aramis is the one. She got the power of stasis from the Witness, and she took that, and she pretty much she jacked Barrick's arm, almost froze him solid. We interfered, We ended up getting the power of stasis from, what is her name? Where's her name? Bray? Is it Bray? It's Bray. She teaches us Mr. Miyagi, whatever, and then we use the stasis to go kill Aramis. Or we freeze Aramis for later. Elsie? Like from Frozen? Elsie Bray. There's no way that's a fucking coincidence, by the way. Elsie Bray, as known as Exo Stranger. Exo Stranger, Elsie Bray, the Exo. Okay, perfect. And that's what happened, right? We froze Aramis for later. Okay, now, alright, Season of the Hunt. Okay, so Season of the Hunt, yeah, she's very important. Okay, anyway, alright, so Beyond Light. Season of the Hunt, I can't play this shit, it's gone, right? Elsie and Anna, you said it. Okay, so Season of the Hunt. As planets vanished, Shivu, Arath, the Hive God of War, this is one of what, the 3 Hive Gods? How many are there? Moved to seize power. Osiris walked a dangerous path to learn of his plot. His ghost, Sagira, paid the ultimate price. So, Osiris lost his ghost here. The Guardian met an unexpected ally, Aldrin, okay? Ooh, Aldrin solved. Murder of Cade 6, right, okay. Reborn as Crow, that's right. A guardian of the spider, what was it? The spider's employ? I don't remember the spider's employ. There's only 3? Okay. Zivu? It's Zivu? I think it's Shivu. It could be Z, I guess, depending. Alright, so is Ghost Sagira. Spider is a character you wouldn't know because the story's out of the game. Now, I don't remember Sagira at all. Why am I drawing a blank on Sagira? Did I not, like, I just don't know about this? Like, this is just shit that I missed. Because this all happens after Beyond Light, you know? Okay, well, I don't remember shit from playing Witch Queen, and I barely remember Lightfall before, because, again, it was like my first couple of days. So, that's why we're redoing it on Warlock. Died of a screen and lore tab. Oh, off screen. Okay, anyway, okay, cool. Alright. Yeah, I understand it's his ghost. I was wondering if Sagira is the one that we end up seeing again in Witch Queen. Right? Is he the bony looking one that we end up finding later? I don't remember if that's the case. If it is, then that makes sense because it went in, died off screen. No. Okay, well then never mind. Yeah, okay, never mind. Alright, I don't know shit about it. Alright, Season of the Chosen. Keitel, Empress of the Cabal. Okay, we know her, she's the one with the tusks. Led her fleet to the Sol System and offered a deal to Zavala. Swear fealty and defeat the Hive together. The commander refused. This is when Zavala said, no. This is when Zavala said no, right? Let's work together. He said no. The Hive was getting to be too much for everybody, right? Okay. Guardians undermined Keitel's attempts in ritual combat. Okay. Or they undermined it. Cabal renegades attempted to kill Zavala, but Crow foiled the plot, revealing his identity in the process. Zavala and Keitel agreed on a truce. So we got a truce here, and then they learned about Crow. In Crow...
Stephanie says OBTW. Save-a-thon started infiltrating the city as Osiris for this whole year's DLC.
Crow was the guy who killed Cade 6, right? All the way back here in, like, Forsaken? Is Crow the one who killed Cade 6? What was his name before? Aldrin Sov? Is he Aldrin Sov? It's a separate person? Yeah, yeah, but he was. In Forsaken, he was Aldrin Sov, Mara's brother. That's why he said, how's your sister? And then Crow ends up becoming Crow, somehow, right? When Aldrin was resurrected as a guardian, whenever the other guardians saw him, they attacked him and killed him. Spider as the Alinsky mob. Separate identity? So does he even know who he is? Does he know of his past on his own recollection? Or is it just based on what other people tell him? So he died, had his memory wiped, just like the player character did. At first. At first, he woke up just like the player. No memory. Okay. So it's Marasov's brother, and Marasov was a villain in Forsaken?
Horrendously.
Fair enough. Okay. So Marasov was a big baddie. Her brother went out, killed Cade. Do you want to know what these people saw? Oh yeah, so they just wanted him to know. Yeah, for sure. It's like if somebody kills your brother, sure, right? And then you see them and they got hit on the head. Doesn't matter if they don't remember, you still hate them, right? It makes sense. Marasov has never been a villain. Mara is queen of the Awoken. Who's the big baddie in Forsaken? Savathun. Riven? Who the fuck is Riven?
One.
Wait, she's the last known Ahamkara? Where did she come from? Where was she before Forsaken? I am so confused about this. Moving on. We found her eggs? Why the fuck does she have eggs? What do you mean eggs? We found her eggs? Spife, dude, I'm walking through it, guys. I'm gonna ask a lot of questions. Some of them shouldn't be answered. Like, you just say, you should learn. Okay. Yeah, we'll figure it out. It hasn't come yet. It housed one of the most awokens, and the secret of 1,000 voices, the Amakara. She has been taken, her death is her calling. Who was showcased bad villain, but she was ultimately a puppet of Savathun. The only thing I'm confused of is, like, why the fuck is Savathun so involved in the background? So Savathun was built up over years and expansions as, like, this hidden thing, right? Like, this hidden big baddie. You finally get Witch Queen. You find Savathun. That's what it... okay, alright, yes, no. Moving on. Alright, moving on. Alright, Season of the Splicer. As a Vex simulation plunged the last city into darkness, the Vanguard turned the Alinsky Splicer...
says Riven of 1,000 voices was a Ahamkara. She was a creature trapped within the dreaming city, Marasov's city. Savathun manipulated Riven to make Uldren act.
Jesus. Ikora offered to shelter the house light within the city's walls. Controversial decision. With Mithrak's help, the Guardians learned to delve deep into the Vex network. So wait, who did we house? Who were the Mithraks? The Alinsky. So we took an Alinsky who would normally be called the Fallen, but this guy wasn't mad, so he's not, right? So I mean, honestly, the way that I'm seeing it is like the Fallen are fucking weewas, they're mad.
The big bad was always the witness. You will get the answers in the Bife's video.
Yeah, it's like the good Fallen, and then like the Alinsky are honestly the ones that are. Wait, oh, Elixni. Elixni! Oh, my bad. Okay, yeah, Elixni. My bad. He licks me. Okay, cool. Alright, Ginger, lick me. Yeah, I got it. Okay, I got it. Okay, not Elinkies. I got you. No Slinkies. Okay, with Mithrak's help, Guardian learned to delve deep into the Vex's network. There they discovered the true mastermind behind the Endless Night. What the f*** is that? Curia Blade Transform. After defeating Curia as well as the treasonous Vex invasion of the last... Okay, so this is a f***ing Vex season. Moving on. Alright, Season of the Lost. Somebody's lost. Alright. It's the name of the Fallen. They just say Human or Cabal Vex. Yeah, for sure. No, I understand. I got it. I get that. Riven of 1,000 voices manipulating Prince Uldren Saw, who was leading the Fulcrum into the First Corn. Okay. Alright. Okay. Queen Marasov struck a bargain. Where, in exchange for being freed from her worm, Savathun would reveal the secret of the darkness. Intent on lifting the curse from the dreaming city, Mara planned to kill her nemesis, Savathun, I'm guessing. Just as the separation ceremony completed, Savathun escaped, her whereabouts unknown. Alright, so she's once again the one that got away. Did I skip a bit? I read this. This is lost on me. This is kind of there. Like, this is the no part. This is kind of lost on me. And then this is, like, this kind of makes sense. I get it. Yeah. The big baddie, we thought... Okay, so let me just guess, right? So for a long time, we thought that Savathun was the big baddie the whole time, right? The whole time. And then essentially what happens is, later on, like, you're like, oh, we hear about the Witness, and then you find out that Savathun is not actually working with the Witness, right? And we find that out in Witch Queen, from what I remember from doing a little bit of it, rather, right? Season of Lost leads into the Witch Queen. Reading all this will help. Read then play. Don't listen to all these different... No, I'm soaking it in, guys. Like, I'm trying to soak it in. This is not, like, a negative thing for me. It's not at all. Like, I know some people don't like this, because I'm not giving, like, the Bife breakdown, because I don't fucking know. Yeah, the Witness has been the main villain, of course. Okay. Alright, so we get up here to the 30th anniversary. This is unrelated, because you guys said it's non-canon, right? Non-canon? Alright, Savathun's Throne War. Or World, right. So that's why we got up here. So you're telling me, I'm led to believe that out of nowhere, after Beyond Light, we got an expansion, and then bam, dude, bam. Savathun in her throne world just showed the fuck up. She just showed up like it did in the cinematic. Just showed up. I get it, Mighty. I get it. No, I'm not saying there's no reason, but I'm saying you guys didn't know the reason at the time, right? Like, there was just no reason. It's just like, what the f*** is that? What is it doing? Like, what's the whole motive, right? Yeah, not really? Mostly non-canon technically? Okay. Alright. The only thing I want to understand is, like, the biggest thing...
Stephanie says you skipped the first paragraph of Season of the Loss.
Oh, I did. After Saint 14, Crow and the Guardian raced to the Dreaming City to confront Osiris, Savathun revealed the truth. For months, she had assumed Osiris's identity, sowing distrust and chaos within the Vanguard and beyond. After the confrontation, the Witch Queen restored Crow's memories. Restored his memories of the days as Uldren Sov. Now faced with his past, Crow retreated into solitude. Okay. Alright. And then we don't know where Crow goes until later. Okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah. For the entirety of Beyond Light, Osiris was under control. Okay. If you read it in the game, it's literally canon. I heard from chat, and I could be wrong, boys, but I thought chat said, and I thought it was a community consensus, that it was agreed upon that this shit was not like... I thought this shit wasn't canon. Like Shores of Eternity or whatever that is. Out of nowhere, Savathun and her hive ghost have light and powers. It's coming from the Traveler, and we don't know why. That's a good point, Jordan. Exactly. We don't know why and how they have power of the light and shit, right? It is? Is it even important? It looks random. It's an anime filler arc? Okay, so it branches off. It's its own fucking thing. It's just gear. It's just fun. Okay, cool. Alright. It's like, hey, content drop. Here we go. Okay, alright. So, no impact on the main story. That's what's important. Okay, alright. I got you, boys. Okay. Alright, there were two things. There were two big things. No, you guys are good. No, you guys are fine now. Okay, so the two big questions that I really had in the beginning was, when did Savathun control Osiris? I now know, which is why I didn't ask. I figured it would be at the end. At least I hoped. And then the other question was, why the f*** is she here? But obviously, we'll figure that out in which one. So, alright.